So again, Q plot data equal to stats, x-axis internet users, y-axis birth rate. This time what I'm using I of 4. So I of 4, what it will do? It will increase the size a little bit. Run it. See, the size a little bit. So previously when we use 3, we have a less size. When you use 4, you have a greater size. Okay, that is the thing. And next, Q plot data equal to stat. See, observe guys how I am changing from one code to another. What are the changes from one line of code to another line of? So now, if you see here, when I use this code, data equal to stats x-axis internet users, y-axis birth rate size I of 4. So this is what the visualization we got. So it is in a black color. But I don't want this color. I want to add my own color. How to add? Just add this piece of code. Color equal to I of red, size equal to I4. So what it will do, it will change the color. So what I'm doing, I'm changing this 4 to 3 and let us run that. See. So we got the visualization in red color. So likewise, you can have any color. You can have red, you can have green, you can have yellow and all. So now, one thing I want to tell you, see, come here, guys. If you observe the difference between this code and this code, okay. So what are the things we have in our data? We have internet users in our data, we have birth rate. So here we have taken x-axis internet users and y-axis birth rate. So only internet users and birth rate. So, but if you see this line of code, we are taking x-axis internet users, y-axis birth rate, and we are considering income group also into consideration in this visualization, income group. Okay, so let us see how the visualization will be and let us speak about that visualization. Run this one. So this is what we got. This is what we got. So if you see here, we have taken one more thing into consideration. What is that one more thing apart of birth rate and internet users? So if you see, we have taken y-axis birth rate, x-axis internet users, and then we have taken income group also into consideration. So if you observe this color, reddish color, so what countries they are? They are high income countries. So where high income countries are located? War. So what are these green? Low income countries. So where are these low income countries located? War here. Okay. So for a moment, just forget about lower middle income and upper middle income. So what you can understand from this visualization? Come on. So we, as a data scientist, we need to speak more. As a AML engineer, we need to analyze more. So what you can understand from this visualization, you are free to speak. Anyone can express your thoughts, your views. Come on, guys. Say something.
So, who have more birth rate, they have low income.
Little bit louder, buddy.
Yes, sir. Who have higher birth rate, they have
Hmm.
low income.
Hmm. Yes. Where there is low income, their birth rate is more and internet usage is less. Where there are high income countries, their birth rate is less, internet users are more. Sampath, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the countries where low income is there, their birth rate is more and internet usage is more. Internet usage means people are spending more time with internet usage. Okay, with internet. So where there is high income, their internet usage is more and birth rate is low. What is the reason? Because where there is internet usage, people are spending time in internet.
In education.
Ah,
Literacy,
yes, very
literacy
good.
rate.
So where there is internet usage, there more education is there, there less birth rate is there. Where there is less internet usage, more education is there. But anyway, what is our observation? Low income countries, high birth rate and less internet usage. High income countries, low birth rate and high internet usage. Okay, so that's the reason visualization speaks more. A picture speaks more than 1,000 words. Okay, that is the thing. Now let us close this one. Fine. Now, guys, what we are going to do is we are going to start our task. So, what is our task? Our task, World Bank has assigned a task to us. The task is to find a scatter plot, life expectancy on y-axis and x-axis fertility rate. So, for that, what we have to do is we have to work with this data set. Okay, so this is the data set. So let me explain about this data set. If you see this data set, it consists of different columns. So it consists of column country name, country code, region, year, fertility rate. Okay. So if you see here, Aruba is a country with the code ABW. America, it belongs to the region. So Aruba belongs to the region of the Americans. Afghanistan belongs to the region of Asia. Angola belongs to the region of Africa. Albania belongs to the region of Europe. UAE belongs to the region of Middle East. Armenia, Asia. Likewise, we have region-wise details also. Here we have year. This is 1960 year data. And fertility rate is 4.8. So Aruba fertility rate is 4.82. Afghanistan fertility rate is 7.45. So what is the meaning of fertility rate? Fertility rate means out of 100 women, how many women are getting pregnant? That is what fertility rate means. So in Aruba, out of 100 women, okay, so 4.82 women were getting pregnancy. And in Afghanistan, out of 100 women, 7.45 people, women were getting pregnant. And in Burundi, out of 100 women, 6.953 women were getting pregnant. That is what fertility rate means. Okay, so now let us take this data set and let us start analyzing this data set. Okay, so for that, what I'm doing, country is Afghanistan, Aruba, Angola. So if you see, this is a vector. I'm running that vector. Let me maximize. Okay. So run that one. So I run the vector, country's names vector. This is country's code vector. Manually I am doing. So this is the regions vector, which region belongs to end. So I'm running that one. So now see here, guys. Observe the thing. See, we have three vectors. What is that? Countries vector is there, country code vector is there, and then we have regions vector is there. So three vectors I had made, and what I'm doing here, I'm creating a data frame using the three vectors: countries underscore 2012, country code underscore 2012, regions underscore 2012. So if you go back to the definition of a data frame, if you see here, what is a data frame? Data frame is generic, then matrix. We have different data types. Data frame combined features of matrix and list. And if you see what is a data frame is a collection of vectors of equal length. Okay, so data frame is a collection of vectors of equal length. And how to create a data frame? Data frames are made up of vectors of equal length and all. So what we are doing here, we are making a data frame. MyDF, name of the data frame is MyDF. So you observe here, name of the data frame is MyDF, and I am making what I'm taking. I'm taking this vector. This is first vector. This is second vector. This is three vectors. I'm taking three vectors and combining these vectors, making into a data frame, and I'm naming this data frame as MyDF. That is what I'm doing here. Okay. So let us create a data frame. So that one to run, control enter. Okay. So run it. Head, my DF. Okay, so head means top six. See, we got Aruba, ABW, it belongs to Americans and all. Okay. Tail, bottom 6 rows. Okay. Now column names. If you observe column names, countries underscore 2012, code underscore 2012. Okay, see. Countries underscore 2012, codes underscore 2012, regions underscore 2012. So now, if you observe, I guess there is no need of this underscore 2012 dataset, underscore 2012 dataset. This is not required. So this is not required. Code 2012 and all, and this. So what I'm doing, I'm removing that one and I'm just naming country, code, region as the column names. So on that one, yeah. Head of my dear. Now check. So country, if you observe, we had removed that one. Now, so how now the data frame is looking like country, code, region. Okay. Now summary. So summary, it will give you the summary, guys, this information on it. So there are 195, length is 195. That means 195 rows are there. And what class it belongs to? Character. So country has textual data. That is the reason character. Code has textual data. That is the reason character. Region have textual data. That is the reason character. Okay. And head of stats. See, it has country, code, birth rate. So stats is this data, demographic data. So it has country name, country code, birth rate, internet users, income. So if you see head of DF, so it has country name here, code here, region. Okay. So if you see here, two columns are common in between these two data frames. In stats, we have country name. Okay. And here, here we have country code. And here also we have country name. And here also we have country code. Okay. So what we can do, we can add this region to this one. And we can have the region also extra over there. So now what I'm doing, I'm merging. Okay. So I'm creating a new data frame. And in that new data frame, what I'm doing, I am merging and I'm framing a new data frame. Okay, so come here. So country code, code. So if you see here, there should be, in order to merge, guys, see there is a difference between joining of tables and merging of tables and all. Okay, so there should be a common column, at least one common column. So here we have country code, which is common. So here also code, which is common. So based upon the common column, what I'm doing, I'm merging and I'm naming it as merge. So head of merged. See, see country code. Now merged as country code, country name, birth rate, internet users, income group, country, region. So these are the columns it has. Right? So what are the columns it has? Country code, country name, birth rate, internet users, income group, country, region. But if you see here, country code is there, country name is there, again here country is there. So there is no need of two columns which has the same data, name of the countries. So what shall we do? Let us remove one column data. So what I'm making country as well. So now head of merge. See, if you see now we had removed the country and we have country code, country name, birth rate, internet users, income group and region we have. Additionally region also, to which region it belongs to. Now str merged. Tail merge means bottom 6 rows. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I'm taking data equal to merge. This time data equal to merged we have taken. Last time what we have taken data equal to stats. Again, we are plotting internet users and birth rate. Okay. See. So from the data equal to merge, we are plotting x-axis internet users, y-axis birth rate. Right. Now the same thing, data equal to merge. internet users, y-axis birth rate, color equal to region. So we are taking regions this time. What are the regions? Africa, Asia, Middle East, okay, and all. So this time region we are taking. Not correct. Same. So this is the visualization we got. So if you observe this visualization, so what are these countries? These brown countries, there are African countries. So what are these green? They are European countries. So what is this purple and all? They are American countries. Okay. So Asia, we have green. Okay. So Asia are here somewhere. Even Asian countries are there. Okay. So let us take only African countries and European countries. Let us compare only African countries and Europe countries. So check here. So this is Africa. So these are the African countries. Europe countries. So these are the Europe countries. So what you have observed between African countries and Europe countries? What is your observation?
The literacy rate is low in African countries.
So if you see here, African country, no less internet usages, but birth rate is very high. In European countries, birth rate is very low. You see, European countries, birth rate is falling less than 10, it is there. But internet usage is high in European countries. Okay. So likewise, we can get regional wise also. If you see here, every region, we had seen about Asia, Europe, Middle East, and all. Okay. Next. Now, if you observe this visualization, see Africa, Asia, Europe, and all. See, all these are bubbles only. But you can have your own shape also. Suppose for Africa, I want a different shape. You Asia, you want a different shape also. You can. But I don't want this bubble shape. I want a different shape. How to add a different shape? So you have different shapes. Here, what I'm doing, see, observe the code. Okay? See, my main target is so explain you the code and all. So here, if you see size is I of 5, here also size I of 5. For this, I'm adding extra shape I of 7. So what I'm doing, I'm adding something called a shape equal to I of 7. So let us run that shape equal to I of 7. So now what happened? We got a different shapes. So likewise, we have different shape. For example, if I say, so there are 0 to 25 shapes are there in our language. So this time shape I of 2, I'm giving. Correct? See, we got a different shape. Okay. Suppose shape 15. Size I of 5, shape 15. So this is a different shape. Shape 23. This is different shape. Okay. So
Sir,
now, yes.
suppose we want different shapes for different countries.
Yeah, I'm coming there. I'm coming there. Please wait. Please wait. Now, guys, if you observe here, I am running this plot. See, run this plot. If you run this plot, what you can observe? If you observe some places, there are overlaps. Here there is overlap. We don't know how many countries are there. How many countries are there here? Here also there is overlap. Here also there is overlap, and now here also there is overlap. Here also there is overlap. So how to rectify these overlaps and how to go ahead with these overlaps? Okay, so what you have to do, you have to add something called as transparency for that one. So how to add transparency? The same code, size I of 5, shape I19, and you have something called as alpha I of 0.1. So what it will do, it will add the transparency. Correct? See here. But this is very light. Okay. You can increase the brightness. So you can increase the brightness also. Okay, so how to do that one? See, if it is very light. So how to do that one? Shape I-19, size I5, and alpha equal to 0.6. I'm changing. Okay, on this one. So right. So, see, now it is okay. Now when I added this transparency, when I added alpha equal to 0.6, if you observe, you can clearly see. So there are no overlaps. You can see how many bubbles are there. Okay, so this is one thing. And next thing is, if you observe this visualization, you don't have any title. We don't have any title. So simply we have x-axis internet users, y-axis birth rate we have. So how to add a title? Say I want to add a title for this one. So how to add a title? What you have to do is just mention to the same code main size is I3. So if you see data equal to merge, x-axis internet users, y-axis birth rate, color equal to region. Okay, so this region color, size I5, shape I19, alpha equal to 0.6, and main is birth rate versus internet users. Okay, so let us run this code. Correct. See, we got the main also, birth rate versus internet users. Okay, so that's what you can have heading. Now, if you see this Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East and all, I don't want bubbles for this regions. So for Asia, I want different shape. For Europe, I want different shape. For Middle East, I want different shape. So how to do that? Okay, so that is very important. So in that case, we have something called as Gemo. Okay, so what we have to do is, this is the piece of code you need to use. So what is that piece of code? ggplots, merge. See, this is ggplot. This is not qplot. ggplot. Qplot is different. ggplot is different. ggplot is a very important concept in R. So ACE, internet users versus birth rate and region, group equal to region plus gemo point. ACE shapes equal to region, color equal to region. Okay, let us run this code. See, correct. So if you observe here, I have different colors, different shapes. So Africa, it is different. A Africa. So there is one data entry mistake. I guess this has come. A space Africa. You can rectify in the code and remove this one. So please, someone, what is the problem is, guys? Let me tell you why this A Africa has come is here we are creating a vector. Listen carefully. Someone please rectify this and send me the code tomorrow. I will change even in my code. See here in the regions data set, somewhere in the regions data set, this is the regions 2012 data set, somewhere instead of Africa, we had given a space like this. That is the reason that Africa has come. So somewhere, if you can check, you can check because there are so many things. I don't know. See here there is a problem. That is the reason here we got like this. Because of this, we got like this. Because of this data entry mistake, we got like this. Okay. So that you can let me change that one. Okay, fine. So now if you observe this visualization, we have regions like this, Asia separately and all. Okay. Sampath, has your query solved?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your query is this only, right? You want region shape differently, right? Okay. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is how to do that. Okay, fine. So that is the thing. And now what we are going to do, so let us start working with world trends data. Okay, so world trends data we shall take up in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we'll complete this one and probably we may move on to our, sorry, Python programming language. Okay, let us stop recording.